Hello and welcome to our series of tutorials. And in this tutorial, we are going to discuss about some of the post-processing effects which are under the post-processing tab. So let's get started. First, let's discuss about tone mapping. So you click on tone mapping, and what you see right now is the mode. And by default, we have the ACS filmic tone mapping. We have linear, which essentially doesn't do anything. It represents colors exactly, whatever color you have given to your diamonds or metals or background, exactly those colors will be shown. You have a few of the tone mapping. As you can see that the complete color is changed. ACS filmic, uncharted. These are a few options. Let's settle to ACS filmic because this is the most commonly used and we recommend using this. We can also selectively not apply tone mapping to the background. So right now, if you check on this box, now there is no tone mapping applied to the background. So if you go to the scene and the background, here's the color which is applied to the background and which is pure white, as you can see. And in post-processing, if you apply the tone mapping, it no longer appears pure white because of the tone mapping. So if you want to show selectively apply tone mapping only to objects in the ground, you can do that. You can also control the tone mapping for the ground. So for that, you can go to the ground and tone map is here. You can remove tone map option from here. So now, as you can see, the ground is purely white and the background is also purely white. Now, apart from that, you have clip background option, which will make the background transparent. And when you download an image of this jewelry, the image will be a transparent PNG image. So you can do that. You have other options. You can change the exposure. You can control the saturation. So with zero saturation, it is like black and white without any colors. With 1 is the default, which doesn't apply any kind of color saturations, and the higher saturation, it gives kind of more color tone to your metal or the entire scene. So let's get back to 1. And the contrast is basically changing the contrast. So you can play with that. The default value is 1. So these are the tone mapping options. Let's see some bloom options. Now this is also an interesting thing. If you disable bloom, as you can see that there is no bloom, and now you have bloom. You can change a lot of parameters here. For instance, intensity of the bloom. So now it is blooming more, as you can see. And you can debug this to see how the bloom. So these are the bloom colors. So it is kind of add-on top of the existing colors. So you can do that. You can increase or decrease the radius. You can increase or decrease the number of iterations to see the debug. You can see that and increase the intensity a bit. So you can see that it kind of expands in space. Also, if you do this, it's a lot of bloom now. So you can control using this, the bloom. You have threshold, so right now you can reduce it to get bloom on the entire scene. So threshold defines beyond which value bloom will be applicable. If you go to the debug mode, as you can see that more and more things are having the bloom effect. So these are the basic bloom and tone mapping post-processing effects. We'll see in other videos more post-processing effects. But till then, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.